Hello, guys, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We are going to begin with Raphinha as his agent, Deco, counts on him so much for next season, and Deco will only sell only if absolutely necessary for the club. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking on this huge report about Messi, as it has been reported that the Argentine has lost interest in Saudi Arabian offer. Inter Miami is coming in strongly. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe. If you haven't, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. With Yuri Cruyff set to leave Barca very soon, Deco is set to replace him as new sporting director of FC Barcelona in the summer. The former Barca midfielder is in the midst of resolving the situation with regard to his player representation agency before he can officially take over the role as sporting director of Football Club Barcelona. Deco has already been talking to the director of football, Matteo Alemany, and Xavi Hernandez, the manager, about his future transfer plans next season. And according to Sport, Deco counts a lot on Raphinha for next season, as he wants to keep hold of the player at the club. A sale will be considered only if absolutely necessary for Barca to raise money in the summer. It must be noted that Deco is currently the representative of Raphinha, and he played a crucial role for Raphinha to come to Barca. We quite remember that he was in strong communication with Xavi Hernandez and Joan Laporta, and also his collaboration helped Raphinha to snub Chelsea to Barca last summer. There had been talks of him considering convincing the Brazilian to leave in the summer amidst interest from Chelsea and Newcastle United so that Barcelona can rake in some cash. However, that does not appear to be the case as Deco sees Raphinha in Xavi's squad for next season, even though it is unlikely that he will be a starter due to the presence of Dembele and the potential arrival of Messi. Despite that, Deco believes that he deserves an opportunity, while knowing that the player himself is not too keen on leaving the La Liga champions. At the same time, Xavi as well is intent to bet on Raphinha for next season in his plans. However, in case Barca are unable to generate their targeted revenue from player sales, which might complicate their financial fair play further, and need some more income, Raphinha's sale could be considered as very necessary. Of course, Raphinha is one of the Barca stars whose name have been linked with an exit, and of course, coming amidst a time where Barca needs player sales than ever before in order to balance the books, in order to make a successful transfer window. Raphinha has had a mix of season, as like he have been good at times, but there are sometimes that he have not been up to the mark. And of course, people who are so impatient will be like, Raphinha should leave. But I still think Raphinha has the qualities to succeed. I think this season he hasn't been the worst of signings at all. He hasn't been the worst of signings. I think Raphinha has stood up, especially when Ousmane Dembele have been absent due to injury. I think Raphinha have taken up the mantle and also do some, giving out some very good displays in certain games. Deco, who is Raphinha's agent, you know, is soon to be the new sporting director of Barca. And of course, when he will be the sporting director, automatically he won't be a football agent anymore. He ceases being a football agent from the day he signs to be a sporting director of Barca. And of course, reports now saying that Deco will try everything possible to keep Raphinha at Barcelona despite the exit rumors. Of course, Raphinha have always said it that he really wants to succeed at this club of his dreams. Barca have been a club that he has supported since he was little, and it would be harsh for Barca to just kick him out. I think Raphinha will stay, and the good thing is Xavi himself really wants Raphinha to stay as he sees him in his plans next season. So the only scenario that Barca can sell Raphinha is only when push comes to shove, when the club knows that they are in a kind of situation where they actually need money, or else they might be at risk when we talk about complying with financial fair play regulations. But as it stands right now, everything is fine, except Barca have serious financial problems in the near future. Then Raphinha might just be one of the players to exit. But I definitely don't want him to go. You know, players like Ansu Fati, players like Ferran Torres are players that have been strongly linked with an exit, and from the look of things, they will depart the club in the summer. But I think Raphinha will stay as Deco is determined to keep him for next season. Then on to the final story of discussion. Lionel Messi's future has been put under a huge cloud of doubt as the player is set to leave PSG on a free transfer at the end of the season. The Argentine has multiple offers on the table but prioritizes a move back to Barcelona. Barca, however, will be unable to proceed with any offer anytime soon, as La Liga have not even approved their financial feasibility plan. Messi is losing patience with the Catalans and has reportedly given them a 10-day deadline to get their financial affairs in order. Now, according to a fresh report by Dario Ole, Lionel Messi is losing interest in Al Hilal groundbreaking offer as the player is not convinced about the level of football in Saudi Arabia. He wants to continue playing at the highest level and will likely not accept the multi-million offer from Saudi giants. As such, Inter Miami are preparing a firm offer for Messi in an attempt to convince him to join MLS. The proposed contract would be at least 2 years. Messi's idea is to decide his future in the coming days, as he does not want to be hanging around for a long time. The player already faced a scenario like this when he was released from contract from Barcelona 2 years back, with PSG the only destination that came up. As of now, if this report is to be believed, Al Hilal has lost the cart, while Barca are ruled out as for now because of the lack of financial plan in place, which takes Inter Miami in pole position. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.